So, Expedition 33. Where to start other than the new game? This game came out in April, I believe. And just took the gaming space by storm. Like, I heard almost no end of positive words about it. And it wasn't until earlier this month, yeah, a week ago, that I bought the game finally. Just in time for it to get nominated for Game of the Year. Let's do this. This is gonna be a blind run for me. I know almost nothing about the game, other than the fact that it is a turn-based strategy game, in the style of a JRPG, but it's French developed. So thematically it's very French, but not in a very. It's gonna be awesome. Very excited to play it through it. I've been studying French. Actually, let's focus on what's important here. Let's focus on the game. I'm gonna need your help telling me if the audio is bad or not. You can expect some crackling. It's French in a non-French way. Well, you'll see. I kind of really want to play the game in, Come on, controller, why aren't you working? Do I gotta reboot the game? I think I do. Let me reboot the game. They probably didn't like that I didn't have, They probably didn't like that I didn't have the controller on before I fired it up. I really want to play the game in French, but for the sake of the audience, my first playthrough will be in English. Let's see. But yeah, let me know how the audio is. If I'm too loud or if the game's not loud enough. I feel like something like this is an experience I want to capture just right for everybody. So we got our settings all set up. Let's just start the game. Let's do this. Expedition, Clair Obscure, Expedition 33. I'll let the game do the rest. Okay, we got difficulty here. We have Story, Expeditioner, and Expert. For the sake of just playing the game, because as much as I'm here for gameplay, I'm really here for the story. Which, I can't... It's been a while since I've said that for an RPG. Usually I just want to go out and, like, do things and fight battles and stuff. But, yeah. Let's, leave it on Expeditioner. Leave the tutorials on. That way we can learn the game together. And... let's rock this stuff. So you can change the audio language into Francais and English, which is awesome. Francais and Anglais. You can change the text languages whatever you want, but it was localized to 2 places. We're gonna leave it on English. Let's rock. Let's play some Clair Obscure Expedition 33. You can change the difficulty mode. And where my camera is, I'll try to be conscious of it to not block too much of the game. I want you to experience this with me. And let's turn it up a little bit.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me. I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
I will try to do that for every cutscene. All dialogue. I'll mute myself and turn the game up. So yeah. The game starts. And we're in a bit of a busted France. A very noticeable issue over there. Some kind of obelisk with what looks to be an eclipsed light. And the number's 3-4. And we know starting this game that it's Expedition 33, so what's going on with that 3-4 over there? Good. Oh, I forgot I gotta... Dude just, like, takes off. So for a longest time in all the promo material and all the various thumbnails of this game that I've seen, I always thought this guy looked a bit like Robert Pattinson. But hopefully as the game progresses... Oh, we found the walk button. Okay, run as a toggle. And I'm expecting him to come into his own. Let's see what she has to say.
Come on. You're not going to forget your flower here, are you?
Oh, I have to engage combat, the dialogue. She's referring to this rose that the cutscene opened with. A flower for Sophie. Take it. Why is the controller acting up? Is it dying? Do I need to charge it? I did play quite a bit of No Man's Sky the other day. There we go. Sweet, we got a flower for the great Sophie. Yeah,
Alright, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
Quite the opening. We can tell that we're in some kind of, like, industrial era of France. I would say, architecturally speaking, the late 1800s, maybe early 1900s. I'll accompany you there and immediately runs. Who just takes off, dude. She just goes. I can tell you that this semester I've been studying... I began studying French. So I can kind of translate what we see on the wall here. Like, we see, les, 56... 56. That's 56. On a besoin de vous. So vous is the, formal way of saying you. Tu is the informal way of saying you. So, on a besoin de vous. I don't remember what Besquois is. But... the 56th expedition and something new. Another one here. Elle vous regarde la paintresse. So, she sees you, the paintress. Regarde is, well, sees. Looking. She sees you. There's a strange growth on the ground. L'histoire du Charonard. The history of Charonard. I don't know what that is. Comtesse de la Savoine. L'expédition I don't know what that word is. Rosette. I guess we'll carry on. Because it looks like a lot of these paintings are starting to, or a lot of these posters are starting to repeat. Let's go catch up with the young lady. Hope you don't mind, I intend to take it slow during the narrative sequences. And... you know, I like to soak in the game. I don't know... that's obviously... I don't remember the name of that arch. But it's a landmark in France. It's like Arch de Libre or something like that. Liberty Arch, I believe. And I don't know what the significance of it is. But it's significant enough to be destroyed in this game. And we saw the Eiffel Tower in the opening of the game. Like, one of the first things we saw was the Eiffel Tower was destroyed by this strange warping of time and space. Like, there was like a massive cataclysm and then it just stopped. Yet we still have normal gravity and we have wind, as you can tell by the windmill here. So, like, these things that are stuck, what are they stuck in? With the boys? No,
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
okay. Come across our first gameplay mechanic. The grapple. Okay. We can traverse gaps. Across the rooftops of Lumiere. This dude's got himself a little robot arm.
Speed up a bit.
I don't wanna.
Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
So it looks like they were celebrating something. How do you think they do that? They manage to get the rope from one end to the other. Where does it start? Rejoignez l'expédition. Rejoignez l'expédition. I don't know if that means rejoice or rejoin. I wonder how long until they explain the augmetic. His hand? That's a good question.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
Are y'all able to hear the dialogue?
I can imagine.
Being very atmospheric. Yeah, you mentioned his hand and arm being an augmetic and about the same time in cosmic. Okay, you can hear it. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. You hear the dog? Not my dog. Neighbor's dog has been very active lately. So there's people down there. I'm gonna put it on auto.
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
My what?
All right, you're on.
Yes!
You asked if this was actually supposed to be France. Well, I haven't heard it explicitly stated, but looks like France. With the archway and the Eiffel Tower, I think that was their way of establishing that yes, this is indeed France. Do you wish to go through the battle tutorial during your duel? Yes. I know what you need. You need a nice kick in the ass. That's what you need. Oh, here we go. First battle. The game like goes from being chill to being loud. All right, here we go. We have a Persona-style UI. Turn this down a little bit. I'm clipping. Fucking, the audio can't decide what it's doing in this game. All right, so here we got a battle wheel. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP to use. You can gain AP by performing a base attack or a parry. On the left side, there's a timeline. Characters will play turn by turn. The turn order is indicated in the timeline on the left side. It's probably going to come in handy later in the game. So we're going to try to attack by gaining 1 AP. And the AP is marked by the blue tally on the right side. And of course above my little wheel there. So the next thing we have access to is attack. Get ready, male. You asked for this. Whack! Knocked out like a... What was that, like a 30%? Enemies usually perform 1 action per turn. Be prepared for the enemies that don't. You can defend during their attack. Mayo will now attack. So this is going to be a lot like Mario RPG. Except a lot more pretty. Alright, so this is the dodge tutorial where I press circle to dodge. Dodging at the last moment will trigger a perfect dodge. I don't know what's so special about a perfect dodge yet, but the perfect dodge is a thing. So let's dodge. And there comes the game. So let's see. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Try to use a skill. Okie dokie. We have 2 skills. Gustav's Overcharge. I guess his ultimate right now. Gustav starts with 2 skills. Lumiere Assault and Overcharge. He can use attacks and skills to charge up his Overcharge meter and unleash a devastating blow with his Overcharge skill. Use Lumiere Assault to gain charges. It requires a total of 7 AP. Well, no. A minimum of 7 AP if I want to use Overcharge. So here we go. We're going to spend 3 points, and we're going to use Lumiere Assault. Here it comes. I mean, she wanted to put me in a better mood. What better way to get in a better mood than to do the thing? Skills have quick time events. Pressing X at the right time will improve your skill's effects by increasing damage or adding bonus effects. Achieve perfect timing to unleash even stronger effects. I don't know where perfect is. I don't know if it's in the yellow or if it's in that that arrow there. But I guess we'll find out eventually. Whoa! Oh, okay, this is the... Oh, I forgot. Let's see. Parry. During an enemy attack, you can also parry. Parry shares the same timing as perfect dodge, but is more difficult than regular dodge. Parry recovers 1 AP in addition to avoiding damage. So we're going to parry. R1. Now we're going to parry again. It's because she's attacking multiple times. And with that super sick attack, parrying every hit of an enemy attack triggers a powerful counter. Whack! There we go. Somehow we gained 10 charges on our overcharge. Gustav's overcharge meter is full. Use the overcharge skill to now unleash a devastating blow. Deal more damage with overcharge. Charge Gustav's arm by dealing damage, dodging, and parrying. Okay. Well, here we go. We're gonna see what that glowing hand can do.
For those who come after.
Maya was like, you really look like you need a duel to get put into a good mood, and Gustav was like, you're right! Ugh! Just like clocked the shit out of her. Alright, and then at the end of the fight.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the end of that fight.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
I kind of wish there were some voice actors who actually had a French accent. But I guess... I guess English accents are more acceptable. But as we can tell, like, during this cataclysm, there was, like, this strange growth.
The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
We both understand that was a rhetorical question. They keep an outhouse up here? I guess it's never the wrong place to be. Decency is allowed to be everywhere. Check this out. During the cataclysm, for a moment, the weird ore was liquid. It had a strange liquid state to it before it hardened. I mean, what does that suggest about the, I keep wanting to call it a composite. The element. Mayo?
Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
Well, we're about to go meet the legendary Sophie. By using this light rope. By way of my augmetic. Can we go back up? Oh, we used the other hand. So it's not just the augment that was able to do it. Sophie, I'm here to tell you I still love you.
The last few days meant everything.
They really did want to make her as pretty as possible.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
missed you.
sorry that... I
You
missed
don't need to... Okay.
You go.
No, you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting. To change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
That yes was kind of cute. Like, it wasn't a, of course, my lady. It was, yes. I would. Okay, so, now we have Sophie in the party. Celebrating a wreath of... Today's, like, her ceremony or something? I don't know, man. I'm getting, like, last day... Oh, we're still running. We're getting last day on Earth vibes here. Like, the emptiness, the somber mood everybody has, the wind, the presence of the wind. Like, if it wasn't for the music, it would just be the sound of the wind rustling the trees, the buildings. And a trash can to look at. A normal trash can. So I guess this is the fabled red and white tree. Let me examine it. You cannot. It's another trash can, though. Yeah, let me know if I'm coming through too loud. I'm it's like a never-ending battle with, audio. So I missed the tooltip, but they told us that if there's a way to change the character that we're playing as, and you click in the stick, and it's a very crude way of just swapping the model. Okay, her skirt, like, spawning upward kind of catches me off guard. It does give very Last of Us vibes. Yeah, I mean, obviously something crazy happened. And now there's like this weird celebration. So many flowers left. I guess there are not enough people to wear them anymore. Anymore? So now we're suggesting that the population is dwindling? Oh, hey there, young lady.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Phrasing.
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
He always does. Let's go with answer A.
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbour. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour. See you.
See you.
So now they're hinting at the fact that those who wear the flowers are to be mourned?
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
It's a bit foreboding. Well, it's not a warp in time and space without a boat being flipped upside down. To show you just how, like, upside down everything is right now. But yeah, everything looks like it's all traveling in, like, one particular direction. Was there, like, some kind of black hole or something? Apparently you can make your livelihood off this weird growth that they have built around. Jonathan, Charlotte! Jonathan, Charlotte! That was a Castlevania reference. Yeah, there's like wheelbarrows full of the stuff around here. And check this out, like apparently it's malleable or porous enough for you to just like shove a shovel into. Or maybe... What would you call that? Porous? There's another word for it to show like how soft a material is. Maybe it changes depending on like where it's at. There's just more and more junk all over the place. A really sick looking globe. This thing, like the craftsmanship on this thing. The Ocean Pacifique. Ocean Pacifique. So the accent over the E there, it changes the sound of the E from normally the E makes a U noise as an O-O-H, but when you put the accent over it, it changes the U to an A. So that's how you know that is actually pronounced Ocean. 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 I don't know if the C still makes a sh noise. But I'm surprised that there's not a symbol underneath the C. Sadid, I think the symbol's called. Now, the E at the end of every word is a silent. Mostly. America du Nord. North America. The north of America. So yeah, I think that might answer your question. This is indeed France. We have a globe of the Earth here. This makes you wonder, like, what's the rest of the planet like right now? I'm gonna be taking Advanced France Advanced French next semester, so stay tuned for more of that. Alright, more people. More people wearing wreaths. You already know more French than I do. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised. The instructor did a good job just making it make sense. Everyone looks very young. Although the ones with the wreaths on their necks look almost noticeably older. Never mind the, I'm willing to suspend my disbelief of the, shameless repetition of models. And that character's looking directly at us. The young lady in the blue vest. She's giving us the eye right now. She's breaking the fourth wall. She's looking at you, dude. Ooh, something shiny. So was the girl in the green dress. She was looking at us too? Oh, on the left. Nice eye. I want that shiny. So you can jump. And climb objects. Not very ladylike, but I guess that's why we like Sophie so much. Chroma. I don't know what chroma is. Look at that beautiful fountain here. Nice roll. If I hadn't spent any time in Germany, I would have doubted that such masonry was possible. She flashes those bloomers every time there's an opportunity. That's why that's our Sophie. Looks like they stopped using the fountain for water. And it's now just a storage of possessions. Oh, does jumping engage auto run? But yes, EU fountains are an entirely different thing than what we... Not just the fountains, dude. Yeah, sure, they're fountains. Like, they're landmarks. In their cities, in their towns, in their villages. They're just so beautiful. Like, even the buildings will have masonry. Like, I walked in a few churches. I thought I saw another shiny. I must have wanted to believe it was another shiny. The boulangerie. Boulangerie. I think that just means grocery store or bakery. One of the two. And it's closed. Because apparently there's like a massive celebration where nobody does anything today. A notice board with a bunch of newspapers on them. Looks like a bakery from the window. That would make sense. Let's see if we can read these. Le Grand Café de Lumière ouvre ses portes. I don't know. Maybe that word is exactly what it looks like. Maybe it's over the port. Le Grand Café de Lumière ouvre ses portes. La soirée d'inauguration. So the reason why there's a D in front of inauguration, why there's a D and an apostrophe, is because the word before it, they're saying the soiree of the inauguration. The word for the is dependent on whether or not the noun is feminine or masculine. Well, actually, la is the, and D is of. However, D, E and I are vowels, so it's like D, E, as I spell D. So it'd be du inauguration. However, E and I are vowels. And French hates it when you put two vowels next to each other. So what they do instead is, it's like the difference between saying a or an in English. You usually put a and is followed by a word that starts with a consonant, and is followed by a word that starts with a vowel. Well, instead of doing that in French, it's called a liaison, where they just cut off the vowel and they connect the first letter and the rest of the word. So you have la soirée d'inauguration. D'inauguration. Verons Ness. Peace l'opera. Oh, hello. D'expédition une réussite. Une is pretty much follows that same rules, where une, U-N-E, is one. But it has the E at the end of it, so it's feminine, and it represents if it is only used if the following word is also feminine. So, if we were talking about Sophie, she would be une femme, and Gustave here would be un homme. Un homme. So it would just be UN. That's enough of our little French lesson. Yeah, whoa, there's a guy here? My interest in taking French existed before this game came out. And then it came out and I was like, perfect.
Ah, the scintillating Sophie. You're as gorgeous as always.
Isn't she?
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. You see, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow, and who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually,
You don't know?
oh, well,
You really are lazy.
help me again, Sophie, please. The boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
Boss will kill me. A headline of the newspaper. Pale sun ascends with the crimson blossoms. Oh, man. Expedition 33 should be the destined journey.
Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey.
Headline about the expedition. That's bold. Nobody really cares about them anymore after their constant failures. But that would make a wonderful underdog story. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Don't forget to credit me. I would never credit you. There's another somber exchange between the two of them, though. Like, everyone's talking to Sophie like it's the end of the world. There's this person sitting on this bench all by themselves. Just a young lady wearing a wreath surrounded by flowers. Taking time to herself. Wow, 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 wow. Oi there, lady.
Hey, you! You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier. This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
The legendary Esquier? I gotta say, I don't know if that's a unique design due to the developers of the game, or if that's just a common perception, a common French perception of some kind of... Oh gosh, I wouldn't even know what to say about that. Some kind of fairy tale? Let's see, what if you added some paint to it?
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
Yeah, I just realized. So her tone changed when she saw the flowers, but for being a local artisan, a sculptor of stone, she's pretty young. I'm gonna go ahead and just come out with it, because you can't paint a painting twice. I have played an hour of this game because I tried recording it a couple times, but I never did make it past the intro. Well, I didn't play much further beyond the intro of the game, so I'm mostly familiar with what happens around here. I have a little bit more answers than another blind person. I know there's a piano here I can mess with. And I also know there's an item that I missed. Cute. Is that a ticket booth? And it definitely looks submerged in the ore, so I guess it was, oh. So that would suggest that it was there, it was level, and then the ground sank in. Was it a flood? Is that what happened? Did the ground sink in and then like some like liquid flooded in? And then by the time it got here, it hardened and turned to stone? That would explain why some of it looks elastic, like it was all stringy. Oh, there's wreaths all over the ground. Did people, like, take them off or something? No, I'm actually asking genuine questions here. These are things I didn't notice on my first playthrough. The first time I played the game. After this resolves, oh, it'll be a truly blind experience. People who are about to gommage leave their furniture so that others may use them. Sophie and Gustav examine the stuff left behind.
We can use that.
Good eye, Gustav. They give an additional Lumina point to a character. Still don't know what Lumina points are. It's a bell tolling. Kids!
My gestural costume is the best. Hey, madame, do you think the gesturals really exist?
Let's not shatter these kids' dreams. Even though, like, normally my stance is let the kids dream. But I don't know, man. Whatever.
Of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one. Even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a gestural army and we'll crush the paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gesturals and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to bite. That's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
That's... yeah. You would make a great gestural.
Thanks.
But the way that little brother's dancing, assuming that's little brother, unless that's not little brother, and he's just like, yeah, we beat him up. Anyways, assuming that's little brother, I guess little brother consents to the ass beating. And we're supposed to assume they're able to see through these. You know what? Like I said, we're just not even gonna think about. Oh, check it out. Depending on what angle I look at the kid, his hair changes. It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's charm. Because I feel like this game, the developers of this game are like not AAA, which is fine. AAA devs are like doing nothing but cannibalizing themselves these days. So that being said, these guys put their money where it mattered. In the music, the voice acting, the environmental design. This lovely fellow here.
Oh, Sophie. What a lovely smell.
What?
Thank you, Richard.
I could recognize it from miles away. It's good you're here, Sophie. I have a favor to ask of you.
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We are of the same cohort. Today is my gommage, and my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life. I didn't want that for him. I used to think it was a bad choice. Today, I no longer do. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. That's my last gift. Could you bring it to him?
Of course. I'll bring it to Jules.
He won't join the Gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure. Oh, but you...
Don't worry. I'll ask Gustav.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment. Maybe.
I'm glad. He's a good person.
Yes. He is.
Thanks to both of you. And see you.
See you.
Sophie looks of questionable age. What do you mean by that? And I got questions about this conversation as well. He got into an argument last night with his son. Because he wants to spend the last year of his life going on the expedition.
Thanks to both of you.
See you.
And, like... they're talking to her like she's an adult, but she looks like she's a teenager. Well, they did mention early on that Sophie is turning 33. Like, before you know, when Gustav and Mayo were running along the rooftops, they mentioned that she turned 33 this year. And... well, I mean, that's the same number as the game, Expedition 33. I think I missed something over here. I did.
Oh, Sophie.
Marie.
Your flowers. I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry.
And
See you at the harbor.
Good luck, Mary.
if you've noticed, when you mentioned that, she looks of questionable age. Like, that dude looks like a teenager. And we haven't seen anyone that looks much older than us. No elderly people. And she just made another comment about we're not many to think we have a doomed world. Even though she knows there's not many of us to think like this these days. She made a comment earlier that like there are less people around to wear flowers. Alright, that's homeboy. So we're definitely spot on with the apocalypse feeling. Oi, lady. This is a really sick looking architecture right here. Yeah. Did the Earth open up?
Is something wrong?
The expeditions. What a joke. All they do is leave us here to die. They're just escaping.
You know their goal is to save us all, right?
Yes, that's what my father told me last year. Before he left for Expedition 34. And here we are again this year. We could have spent one more year together instead of wasting it away.
Your father fought to offer you a better future.
I have no future. I know it and I've accepted it. We're doomed.
You never know. This expedition might be different. There are some special people in this one.
Yeah, right.
Gustav, why don't you show her some of your fighting skills to prove her wrong?
I love this. Like she doesn't even break eye contact with her. And like, she's over here talking shit about the expedition. She's like, Gustav, why don't you show her how badass you are? Yes, my lady. Doesn't even say anything. Just walks up, whips out his pistol and his blade. And in the middle of the street, pulls out his pistol and just opens fire. It doesn't do anything. I don't know what his gun does, other than spend AP every time I use the attack. And now I'm out of AP. Let's get our AP back. By doing damage to a balloon. I must destroy the punching ball in one hit to impress the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be scared! But I'm pretty sure in order to do this, I need to use Monova Charge. In order to use Monova Charge, I need to use my Lumiere Assault to build charges with. And in order to do that, I need AP. And I spent all my AP shooting. Oh, sweet. I tried hitting the X button while watching the capture. Come on, don't lose face in front of Sophie. We need to charge her gun up some more. Every attack gives our overcharge. Use overcharge at maximum output. So we gotta do 2 more attacks. 1 more attack. We'll have enough AP to use the overcharge. It is time! Overcharge!
For those who come after.
I just went crazy, smacking this thing, and then I just caused it to explode. What did everybody else on the street do? Oh my goodness!
This guy is strong.
They all train their picto skills very hard to save us all. And so did your father.
You
Then,
impressed all the ladies.
Madame, why didn't you join?
Globally!
Me? I'm content with my life. I know what I can and cannot change.
Including the
Or
paintress.
maybe because I was afraid.
Do you think I should join the expedition?
My friend Ciel always says, do your best. Either it works or it doesn't. Live your life as you want.
I don't want to have regrets. I don't have that much time.
When the time comes, you'll make the right decision. I'm sure.
Thank you. Now I think I know. Give this to your boyfriend. My father gave it to me, but it might be more useful for him.
Here, have this color of Lumina. Okay, so a few things in that conversation were mentioned. Expedition 34. That's the same number that was on the obelisk. And we just got done talking to the newspaper person about Expedition 33. Rejoignez l'expedition. They are trying to recruit for future expeditions. The number of people volunteering is going down every year. That's because the number of people in general are apparently going down every year. Whooping. What was that? Let me do something real quick, folks. Also, while I'm at it... I'll just cut this out of the VOD. When I, This is going to YouTube, by the way, in case anybody cares. Open this back up and come back to the game. Ooh.
Why does Manon keep saying, death comes to us all?
You haven't heard that before?
No.
Unofficial expedition motto. You never heard Lucien say it either. It's one of his favorites.
I think he prefers, we're already dead, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I heard that one recently.
I don't know. Kinda nice in a way. Having a deadline. It forces you to prioritize. It's a bit freeing as we get closer to the end.
You can really find the silver lining in everything, can't you?
No, it's just... things don't always work out the way we want. No use getting upset, you know? Use what we can, leave what we can't.
More mention of an imminent doom. Like this is a civilization, a community very familiar with death. Another trash can. It's just a normal trash can. Disclaimer, I don't know why I have the ability to inspect trash cans. And for them to just tell me it's a normal trash can. I don't know if that means there's going to be a surprise later in the game. Yes. They sound like they are enjoying life. Except for that one guy.
Not everyone attends the living wake or goes to the harbor for the gamache. Some prefer more intimate goodbyes.
Nice, mate. Gustav was like, huh? A wall of people that I cannot pass. Cremerie Restaurant Fromagerie. Fromage is cheese and cremerie is cream. I would associate that with milk. So a cheese milk restaurant? A restaurant that specializes in cheese and milk? But no one's eating today. We've got this living wake slash ceremony slash gomage going on right now. The flower market. People are buying flowers for their loved ones before they gomage. There's that word again. Okay. There's a person here selling flowers who's also wearing a wreath. And these people aren't stealing from her, so I guess... What does that suggest? Kind of adds some confusion to what we thought of the wreath already.
Hi, Gustav. You're back. Oh, did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you, too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelia.
I need a dictionary. So garland, is that the fancy word for those wreaths? What exactly is a garland? A farewell garland? Apparently was what they're normally referred to as. In the distance, you can see the obelisk. Seems that people were
Luna's
going.
playing. You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
Well, that wasn't a no, Gustav. I think they said that Gustav and Sophie broke up 10 years ago? That's a long time. So do you switch between them, or does the story switch them? So, what I can tell you is dialogue with NPCs will decide who's talking. So, I can't approach somebody as Gustav and have the dialogue from Gustav's point of view. At least not that I've seen. It'll just switch right back to the person that was supposed to have that conversation. Oh, another trash can. A normal trash can. It's just bread. There's a part of that arch. This game makes me realize...
Please.
I need to become more familiar with the French landmarks. What's on the menu? Poisson frais. I think that means fried fish. $22 and... Because in Europe, they don't use the decimal with their numbers. They use the comma. Per kilogram? Huh. I might be wrong with my filet. If they're selling it by the kilogram. But ain't nobody buying it today. Oh, sweet chroma. I knew there was a reason to come up here other than just to see the poisson filet. I need to look at what the filet is. I don't know if chroma is supposed to be currency or not. I really don't know. Ah, such beautiful guitar playing. I'm a big fan of the choice of, would you say that's bronze? It's not gold, but just the trimming on the buildings. And the 33 banners. Huh. You'd assume bronze. I would assume bronze as well. Hello, painter.
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this fine gentleman, I suppose.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love. But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting. I know. How about showing me a dance of love and sorrow?
A what?
I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera.
The opera tonight! Just do it!
Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
Ah!
That was splendid. One more time.
I don't think there's a way to fail this, but I could parry.
Sublime. One last time.
Let's get all the parries. Counter!
Come on, don't counter your loved one. This is not a duel to the death.
But the timing is designed to win. I have questions. Show me, beautiful lady. Take this paintbrush and show me your wrath. And the first thing she decides to do is attack Gustav with it.
That was splendid. Splendid. I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance.
Very beautiful
I
painting.
will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner. It may prove useful.
What about him screams expeditioner? Is it the hand? Well, thank you. This is the Grand Café de Lumière. Yep, I had a feeling it was time for you to leave. Yeah, if you don't check back in by, I'll probably be going for another couple hours. I will upload this to YouTube, and you can catch up on what you missed, should you be so interested. Have a safe drive home.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxine, you're drunk.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it. We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress...
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
So as we're getting closer to the obelisk, they're letting in more hints on what exactly is going on around here. Or at least there's more chat about the Paintress. And he quoted Lucian, I think they said his name was, in that other conversation. Sophie, you okay? In that other conversation with the Expeditioner, where he prefers the term, "We're already dead, you're just catching up." Is that like a... He said, yeah, I've heard that one lately. Is that like a common phrase for now? Like right now? Don't know much about that yet. I don't. What little the game I have already seen has not revealed that. So that is a genuine question on my behalf. We are getting closer. Another trash can! It's a perfectly normal trash can. Another family that will be torn apart by the Gommage. And more children for the already crowded orphanage. Okay. So the Gommage... People don't seem like they returned from the Gommage.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The Paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Did I miss something? Look at her? It's a pretty powerful exchange. Here we are, folks. We've made it to the arch. Down by the fountain. The Gommage is starting soon. Like every year, everyone is gathering at the harbor, waiting for her to paint a new number. A new number? What's the significance of the number? There's something I want to do, and I'm going to cut this out of the VOD when I upload it. Check out that sign over there. Some weird-ass magical show. Hey, Mail!
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Oh, Mael. I didn't
Maya.
expect to see you here.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
About you too. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change things, so no one has to go through this impossible choice again.
Yeah. Let's hope we will.
See you.
In the next life.
Out of habit, she said see you, but Mael did not respond under habit. So the idea of having a family drove Gustav away. It tore them apart because she didn't want to have kids. She was pretty much like Laurie from The Walking Dead. Except, I think Sophie is a lot better. I think Sophie is a lot more liked than Laurie from The Walking Dead. He saw a deer, Laurie! Dude, it's like, is that baby metal over there? Magical Girl show?
You'd have to be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, that's brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Could be useful, though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
So the dancers have chroma? And is chroma what that is? What Gustav's hand is? Not entirely sure what their technology is. But anyway, whatever they have etched onto their bodies allows them to put on some kind of a show. Some kind of nice light show. What's with this strange person minding their own business over here? Hello there. A weird mime is standing here, and it's moving. Hello?
Hello?
The mime reacts. It attacks!
Gustav, help!
And it made a noise. It's not a real mime. Here we go. The mime protects itself. Alright, so... we need to break through its protection, maybe? Let's go ahead and hit it with a Lumiere Assault. I love the dramatic zoom in and the the freeze frame of it. Who, me? Yes, you. Uh-oh, that was too soon. Okay, I took like 46 damage from that. Alright, let's charge up our weapon again. Here it comes! Alright, we're ready for an overcharge. We just need, okay, we didn't die. Let's finish this shit. All the parry got us our AP back so I can actually use my ability. No, we didn't! We have to hit him one more time. And then survive this combo. Ah! I didn't die. Still not dead. I'm making it harder on myself by trying to get that parry. Alright, now we can finish this, I think. Overcharge! I wonder why... the significance of it being covered in cracks and breaks. I don't know if that's a mechanic or not, but it also has a yellow meter underneath its health. I don't know what we're looking at, but I know what we're going to do. Overcharge.
Or those who come after.
The yellow meter we saw probably has to do with this. Stun. Stun is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. So it prevents it from acting, and I'm pretty sure we broke its guard. We have an AP still, so we can use our Lumiere Assault again. Here it comes. So, the reason why I'm playing this on normal mode and not hard mode is because I went up against that guy, and I beat him, but he beat the shit out of me the first time, and I was like, is this what the rest of the game is gonna be like? I'll do that next time.
That was close. Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
Yay! A record that can be used at camp. Titled Lumiere. People have gathered for the gommage. The paintress will soon wake. We're about to see the paintress. And see why everybody's so sad about everything. So many questions that will hopefully be answered soon. We're gonna go scope out the other side.
But no regrets.
I'm coming.
What did you say? I thought he said, "I miss you, son."
Please, don't forget me.
I won't. I promise you, I won't forget.
Oh, more shinies. More chroma. These are from last year. That's pretty impressive that they lasted a year. Unless there's some kind of preservation technique that's used on flowers that I'm not aware of. But talk to these on the way back.
I'll see you soon enough. I'll see you soon enough.
Brothers? Lovers? Best friends? Looking into each other's eyes as they approach this strange ceremony where it's been heavily implied that the wreath bearers don't return from. The people on the dock are the ones who won't gamage. They are here to show their solidarity for those wearing flowers. Those are some beautiful statues. Okay, let's go check out that party that I ran past. These guys.
I love you guys. Remember what Bo used to say. You're living for the rest of us.
Fuck the Paintress! Fuck the Paintress! Fuck the Paintress!
Fuck the Paintress. I guess that's it, folks. I guess that's everything here. Let's see what the rest of the pier has to offer us.
I've always loved the harbor.
Have you? I mean, the harbor seems to be where the obelisk is. I can't imagine anybody would love the harbor. Especially if they do this yearly? Is this a yearly occurrence? The Paintress will awaken soon. And the gommage will start. Do you want to head to the harbor? Yes. Sophie and Gustav move towards the harbor.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeve so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
That was cute.
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too.
Esti tornere marina, esti l'inaki soledad, tona l'ora tovla, alina. Sta surano taki, les noir, ton arifoué.
I'm here.
I've seen this cutscene 3 times. It doesn't get any easier. Kinda didn't want to play with the camera on because I didn't want to break out crying in front of y'all.